Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Today, top 3 ways to save a life today: adopt, donate, and volunteer like a pro. So, this week, I have a special location I'm going to be visiting, hopefully, in the next 3 days. Today, I wasn't able to make it. Had to go to my doctor's appointment. That's important, right? Go to your doctor's appointment, right, Bob? Okay, Bob, here's your snack. A little snack, a little treat he likes. All right. Thank you for joining me today. Top 3 ways to save a life today: adopt, donate, and volunteer like a pro. Ready to be a hero today? In this powerful episode of the Pets Rules Show, we reveal the top 3 life-saving actions every animal lover needs to know: adopt, donate, and volunteer. Whether you're looking to bring home a loyal companion, give to a cause that matters, or make a real impact with your time, this video is your ultimate guide. Learn how to adopt the right pet like a pro, donate with purpose, and volunteer where your efforts truly count. Life saving starts now. Watch and take action. All right, I'm going to give you 3 strategies for what? What are the 3 strategies for? Well, to adopt, donate, and volunteer. 3 things you got to remember in life: adopt, donate, and volunteer like a pro. I'm going to show you how you can do those 3 things like a professional, almost like an athlete, like an Olympian. All right? Adopt, donate, and volunteer. I'm also going to be running a campaign starting in August. A couple of days left. Starting in August, August 2025, I'm going to be running a campaign on those 3 things: adopt, donate, and volunteer. All right, number 1, adopt like a pro. Learn how to choose the right pet, prepare your home, and transition your new best friend smoothly. Adopting like a pro starts with understanding your lifestyle and matching it with the right pet's needs. Energy level, size, and temperament all matter. Visit shelters and ask questions about the pet's behavior, health, and history. You're done? Look at that. Good boy. Good boy. Visit shelters and ask questions about the pet's behavior, health, and history. Once you've found your perfect match, prepare your home by pet proofing, setting up a designated sleeping area, and stocking essentials like food, toys, and cleaning supplies. The transition phase is crucial. Give your new friend time, structure, and love. Use positive reinforcement, maintain a routine, and schedule a vet checkup early. With patience and commitment, your rescue becomes family. Now, remember, 3 things you have to do like a pro: adopt, donate, and volunteer. It's simple, right? Well, 3 things, simple. It's like brushing your teeth, getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth, and eating breakfast, right? But you're doing this instead. You're adopting, donating, and volunteering. Any one of those 3 things will help out any animal shelter in need, and they're all in need now. They're all overcrowded. Uh, and when we say animal rescue center, listen, a lot of Americans are in need now, right? A lot because of many things that sometimes in life happens, right? Like prices of food going up, losing a job, getting sick. Sometimes these things are out of our control. But one thing that we do have control over is adopting, donating, and volunteering. Those 3 things we do have control, and we could do any one of those things to help out our little furry friends stuck in the animal rescue center. No fault of their own, no fault of the former pet owner. Sometimes there's horrific things that happen, like, we lose our house due to fire. We lose a loved one. and that loved one was the responsible pet owner who was the caretaker of the pet owner of the pet. But three things I want you to know that we can always do is adopt, donate, and volunteer. Those three things we do have control over, and we could do those three things. Number two, donate with purpose. Discover where your money goes, what shelters needs most, and how often even small donations save lives. Donating with purpose means knowing where your support makes the biggest difference. Reputable shelters often allocate funds to critical services like vaccinations, spay, neuter programs, emergency vet care, and food supplies. Many also need help with utilities, transport, and facility repairs. Even a $5, $10 donation can cover a meal, flea treatment, or help fuel a rescue van. Consider recurring monthly donations, sponsoring a pet, or contributing to specific campaigns. Check the shelter's transparency reports or ask for a breakdown. They'll usually be proud to show you how your generosity saves lives. Again, three things you could do. You know, we have power, we have control over these three things: donating, adopting, donating, and volunteering. It doesn't have to be in that order, and you have power to do one of those three. If you can't donate, then you can adopt. If you can't adopt, you can foster. If you can't foster, you can volunteer your time and help ease the burden of having to have someone full time. We say we'll still have to have someone full time, but it just eases the burden of having people on the payroll. So volunteering is just as crucial and important as donating, money, monetary, uh, adopting, fostering. But three things I want you to focus on so that you can do it like a pro: adopt, donate, and volunteer. Do that like a pro. And let me tell you, a lot of these animal rescue centers, the burden that will be lightened if you can do those three things like a pro. Number three, volunteer for maximum impact. From walking dogs to fostering animals, we'll show you how to give your time where it matters most. Volunteering can take many forms, and every minute counts. Love walking dogs or socializing cats? Your attention improves adaptability. Are you handy with a camera or savvy on social media? Help promote pets online. Want to make a huge difference from home? Fostering animals opens up shelter space for more rescues while providing love and safety. Administrative help, transport assistance, cleaning kennels, it all adds up to maximizing your impact. Choose a role that matches your strength and schedule. Most shelters offer flexible opportunities for free training, so your time creates immediate results. Three things this show is about. Top three ways to save a life today. A furry little friend is to adopt, donate, and volunteer like a pro, like an athlete, right? And you could do these three things just like I mentioned right now: volunteering for maximum impact, donating with purpose, and adopting like a pro. You can do those three things like an athlete. And it doesn't have to be in any particular order. You just have to commit to one of them. If you can volunteer your time and walk dogs or clean out kennels for half an hour, giving the full-time employee time to go get lunch and relax for half an hour, you did your part. Remember, this show's about three ways to save a little furry friend's life: is to adopt, donate, and volunteer like a pro. All right, today's breaking news. But before we get there, let me give you some laughter, right? A few jokes put a smile in your face. Let's do that now. I like to I like to joke around. All right, number one. Number one, the dog who thinks he got adopted into royalty. I rescued him from the shelter. Now he sleeps on a memory foam mattress, eats human grade salmon, and refuses to walk if it's too windy. Pretty sure I got adopted into his kingdom. The dog who donates nothing. I told him we were donating toys to the shelter. He stared me down, pulled each toy from the bin, and laid it on them like a dragon hoarding treasure. Give back, he says. I already gave you my love. That's enough. The dog who volunteers you for everything. I said I would volunteer at the shelter once a week. Now he insists on coming with me, greets everyone, knocks over the jar, and photobombs every adoption picture. He's not helping. He's hosting a sitcom. The dog who trains new dogs poorly. I brought him along to mentor a shy rescue pup. Within 3 minutes, he was teaching the new dog how to bark at squirrels, dig craters, and fake limp for snacks. We didn't train a rescue, we recruited an accomplice. The dog who thinks every visitor is there to adopt him. We volunteer at the adoption center. He stands at the front, tail wagging like a used car salesman, giving the choose me eyes, even though he's already adopted. Every week I have to complain. I have to explain. No, he just likes attention and paperwork. Very hot out there today, extremely hot, scorching hot. I don't know about you, but this type of weather is the type of weather where you do not want to hang out outside. No, 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 no. Because it can be deadly, you know? Remember, drink a lot of water, stay hydrated. All right, now we're going to go into pet breaking news. For pet breaking news, a couple of things. All right. Man accused of setting dog on fire in New York City. This was in the Rockland, Queens area, and I'm going to show you the article. I thought it was, devastating news. Anytime you hear and see, because they had cameras where they caught him on camera, a pet being torched. I'm sorry, but you should throw the keys away, right? When I say throw the keys away, put them in jail, throw the keys away. That's my belief. I mean, if you can do that to a pet, you can do that to a human. All right, number 2. Animal shelters are overcrowded as high costs squeeze pet owners. Listen, I've mentioned it in previous shows and I've talked about it, how there are many resources for you. If you're, no fault of yours, you lose your job, or you have a 2-income household and one of them loses their job, there are a lot of resources out there that help you keep your pet. So go to my YouTube channel, look at the resources. I did plenty of shows on how to fill out applications and get help, whether it's food, and this is immediate help, getting help right away where you can visit a location and walk away with pet food, and you can walk away with a physical exam for your pet. It's all there. That's what the Pets Rule Show is about, educating pet owners on how to, get treatment for their pets, how to get services for their pets, how to get food for their pets, what's trending in terms of styles and pet accessories. It's a little bit about everything about pets. So let me show you now what those articles I was talking about. Very important. Let's visit the man accused. This is crazy. So a man accused of setting a dog on fire in New York City after dragging it down the street, and I thought this was wild, you know. And this is by Mark uh, Prusain and Elijah Westbrook, and they have it on video here. They have him carrying the dog. It looks like a dog. I mean, again, you know, and then this is where he sets it on fire, and I thought it was horrific. And let me just go over a few things on the article. The New York City Police Department Animal Cruelty Squad is searching for a man who allegedly set a dog on fire after he dragged it down the street. Witnesses reported seeing the man dragging a motionless dog around 4:45 a.m. Thursday near 128th Street and 116th Avenue in South Ozone Park, Queens. The NYPD said Saturdays. Images show man wanted by police, and this is the image. Police said the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals was notified about the investigation, and the ASPCA said they are working with the NYPD and will perform necropsy on the dog. Anyone with information is asked to call the NYPD's Crime Stoppers hotline. Again, you know, Crime Stoppers 1-800-TIPS, and the video is there. Thank you to CBS News for this article, but it's incredible what people do, right? Next article. This is NBC News. Animal shelters are crowded as high costs squeeze pet owners. Millions of animals are stuck in increasingly cramped shelters because their owners are struggling to pay rising pet bills and other expenses. I mean, this story is by Maya Eaglin and Eva Steele. New York City's largest animal shelter hit a sad milestone. Rocky, an 11-year-old senior dog surrendered by his owner, became the 1,000th animal at the Animal Care Center of New York City, which announced on July 18 that its 3 shelters stopped accepting dogs, cats, bunnies, and other critters except in emergencies. I mean, this is horrific. I'm gonna go down here so you can read. I could just tell you the most important part. As the cost of living and pet care rises, animal shelters across the country are at critical capacity, dealing with an influx of surrendered pets, oftentimes due to price tag associated with their care. An estimated 5.8 million animals filled up facilities last year, according to the nonprofit Shelter Animal Counts national database. And this is, I mean, look, this is horrific, you know. Again, we're going to be running a campaign. The campaign is 3 things, right? Donate, adopt, and volunteer in any order. You can volunteer, adopt, donate, or you can donate, adopt, volunteer, or adopt, donate, and volunteer. We're going to be running a campaign in August, trying to help out these shelters. I mean, they're struggling, and that's the least we could do at the Pets Rule Show. So the price of pet care has risen dramatically. A Bank of America Institute found that since 2019, prices of services like veterinary care and grooming have gone up 42%, with the cost of goods like food and treats surging 22%. Pet insurance is expensive overall. This has led pet owners to pull back on pet-related transactions. Card spending at pet stores dropped by 4% in April 2024 to this April, while spending at vet drops 1% same period. So, you know, this is what's going on. You know, things are hard out there, and we just have to pray for pet lovers and pet owners, because hard times are coming. You know, even though these tariffs, they're trying to do everything they can to make deals. I don't believe they have made a deal yet with Mexico or Canada. I think we're still back and forth. A lot of these pet accessories, and China is another one. A lot of these pet accessories, you know, they're back and forth with China. but a lot of these pet accessories are made in Mexico, Canada, and China. So we're in trouble, you know. If we don't make a tariff deal with them, we're in trouble. All right, just briefly, want to show you the campaign. This is what it's about. Donate, adopt, volunteer. Don't click away. Donate, adopt, volunteer. And subscribe to the Pets Rule Show. But we're gonna be doing a campaign starting in August, and we wanna help out with help raise money. A lot of these pet rescue centers are struggling, and they need pet lovers' help. And how can you help? Well, you can help by donating, adopting, or volunteering your time. And that's something I'm going to focus on. Hopefully this week we'll get started tomorrow, but that's the plan. All right, today, top 3 ways to save a life: adopt, donate, and volunteer like a pro. All right, we're coming to the end of the show, and every moment matters, and so does your decision. By choosing to adopt, donate, or volunteer, you become part of a growing community of heroes, saving pet lives every day. Whether you bring a pet home, give to your local shelter, or lend your time and talent, your impact is real. Don't wait. Start today. Like, share, and subscribe to the Pets Rule Show for more actionable tips, inspiring stories, and pet saving missions. Be the reason a life is saved. Join us and make a difference now. Smash that subscribe button. Click on that bell so you can know where we are live. We should be going live this week, weather permitted. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do this week. Go live somewhere special where you're gonna like it, and I want you to be there with me live. If not in person, then on YouTube. So click on that bell so you can know when we go live. All right, Mr. Animal Lovers, 1 minute beef. All right, my 1 minute beef is with that person who allegedly, well, we got you on camera, tortured a pet dog by lighting them on fire. Listen, you're going to get caught eventually. Give yourself up. Do what you have to do. Hire an attorney if you can afford one, but you know, you did it. Own up to it, and just, you know, whatever the consequences are, live up to them. But anytime we have torturing of animals and animal cruelty, America as a whole, we're not going to stand up for it. We're not going to stand up for it because animals are like family to many of us, especially those pet owners and pet lovers, and Mr. Animal Lover, myself. So they have you on camera. Give yourself up. Someone will give you up eventually, but do it. All right? That's Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef.